Long before he became one of Hollywood's most elegant leading men, Cary Grant was a poor boy named Archibald Leach growing up in Bristol, England. His childhood was marked by hardship, confusion, and heartbreak. When he was only 9 years old, his mother suddenly disappeared from his life. Cary was told she had gone away on a long holiday, but the truth was far more painful: she had been placed in a mental institution. For years, he believed she had abandoned him. His father struggled financially, and young Archie grew up feeling lonely and unwanted. School offered little comfort. Seeking an escape, he became fascinated by traveling performers and acrobats. At just 14, he left school and joined a troupe of entertainers, touring England and eventually crossing the Atlantic to America. Life in the United States was far from glamorous. He worked odd jobs, performed in vaudeville shows, and slept in modest rooms while chasing a dream that seemed impossible. Yet he possessed remarkable determination, natural charm, and a willingness to reinvent himself. In the early 1930s, Hollywood noticed him. Studio executives believed Archibald Leach lacked star appeal, so he adopted a new name, Cary Grant. The transformation was more than a name change; it was the creation of one of cinema's greatest icons. Grant quickly became known for his sophistication, wit, and effortless screen presence. Films such as The Philadelphia Story, His Girl Friday, To Catch a Thief, and North by Northwest turned him into one of the most beloved actors in the world. Audiences saw confidence and elegance, but few knew the insecurity he carried from his difficult childhood. Despite fame, Cary never fully escaped the emotional scars of his early years. He spent much of his life searching for happiness and understanding. When he finally learned the truth about his mother's disappearance and reunited with her, it answered questions that had haunted him for decades. By the time he retired from acting, Cary Grant had become a Hollywood legend. Yet his greatest achievement may have been overcoming a childhood filled with poverty, loss, and uncertainty. The boy who once felt forgotten transformed himself into one of the most admired stars in film history. His story remains a powerful reminder that where you begin does not determine where you can go. From the streets of Bristol to the heights of Hollywood, Cary Grant's journey is one of resilience, reinvention, and extraordinary success. Cary Grant's story proves that greatness is not determined by where you start, but by how far you're willing to go. A boy who grew up in poverty, carried deep emotional wounds, and faced countless obstacles transformed himself into one of Hollywood's most beloved legends. Behind the charm, elegance, and fame was a man who never stopped overcoming the challenges of his past. His journey reminds us that resilience, determination, and self-belief can change the course of a life. And perhaps that's why, decades later, Cary Grant remains more than a movie star; he remains an inspiration.